Hello traders, this is Mac Billion. Today is December 29, 2014. Let's talk about the markets. 2 days to go for 2014 and the new 2015 is here. Right here on the spider you can see that price is near the major uptrend channel, the major resistance right here. We closed our long position on McBillion and took a 80% profits. We rallied right here and we took this small rally, a small Santa rally, as I said many times in the videos that it was gonna happen, and it happens, and we took profits. But for the end of the year, MacBillion members are just watching. We're just watching, you know. We don't have to trade all the time. We are enjoying the holidays and getting ready for 2015. However, it's hard for me to stay away from the market. I need to see what's going on. And right here, risk reward is very low. I don't want to enter long in here because this thing can easily go down or move sideways like it happens right here. So that's the most difficult ATF to swing trade, the spider. Why? Because when it goes to the top, it doesn't go down like many other ATF or stocks do. They usually move down and it sucks many traders, many auction traders, because time decay, sellers start selling, auction sellers start selling here auctions, and they kill all those people that wanted to short the spider. They get killed really fast right here. So my technique is to wait, to be disciplined and wait for a good risk reward to enter. So I just watch the spider all day long, and I see if I see that it break down or is in a good position for me to enter in on a swing trade, then I enter. But right here, I don't see anything. I'm just watching. Now let's talk about the IWM. This is the iShares Russells. Very, very, very interesting price action right here. It moved sideways between 120 and 107 for the whole year. Up, down, up, down. Right here, it break down the 107 Fibonacci support for only for a couple days, and it bounced, and now we break out the 120. However, there's no volume on that breakout. You see this volume? It's only 27 millions. Usually trades between 35 and 40 millions daily. And also DMI is bullish, but ADX is at 18 and it's not trending up. I would like to see volume and ADX about 20, and then I would like to see that price confirm this price action right here and continue to 122, 123. If I see those, I'm probably gonna start long position on the iShares Russells using the 120 major resistance as my stop loss. However, I'm just watching here because there is no volume, there is no ADX. So let's keep watching. Now let's talk about Apple. Apple breakout this triangle wedge. This is a semi-triangle wedge. It's not really a good triangle wedge, but the breakout here is making new highs. No new highs. High highs. It's making higher high here. Today make high high, but it break down. It couldn't hold the 114.20. We finished below that level. It's an important level that we need to watch because back in the beginning of December it was resistant, and it was also support. Back in November. So it's an important level, 114.20. The DMI, as you can see here, is bullish and strong. So don't get me wrong, Apple is still bullish. It's bullish. It's not a beautiful chart. It's not a beautiful breakout, but it's bullish. You need to trade price. So this is a good one for 2015 and it's on my watch list. Now let's talk about Amazon. Beautiful triangle wedge right here. It's my watch list. Right here I mentioned if you fail the 336.55 get short and it break down to the bottom of the triangle or the Fibonacci 294. I'm gonna wait for the breakout here. If you break down short, if you break out long, yeah, easy. But fundamentally, I don't like Amazon, but I trade price. One thing that I learned in 2014, Always 100% trade price. Don't trade fundamentals. Don't trade news. Don't trade BS. Now, let's talk about BABA. BABA, I like BABA. Nice triangle wedge right here. It's a better triangle wedge than Apple. A better symmetrical triangle wedge. If you break out this triangle wedge, I'm going to enter swing trade long. I'm long BABA using the stock. I like BABA long term. Long term, I mean years. More than 3 months. So now let's talk about 3D. The 3D System Corporations. You can see here, this is a chart that you don't want to enter right here. You don't want to be cashing this falling knife because it can easily break down the 28 level and it can easily go to tens. But I want to see a base. I want to see a base like right here, a little base right here or right here before I enter long on this one. You can use the 28 level as a stop. If you enter right here, you can enter a swing trade using 2-3 months strike price and just use the $28 as your stop loss. If it goes down below and the next day confirms below the 28, get out. But I want to see more. I want to see more price action, a little more like a base right here before I enter long. So keep an eye on this one. This can be a good one for 2015, for the beginning of 2015. Now let's talk about Facebook. Facebook, we enter right here, swing trade, bam, we close the trade right at the top or near the top. So this is a beautiful, beautiful triangle wedge, and we trade price right here, and we took 70% profits, and I'm long Facebook using the stock also. So I have the stock, I sold my calls, and I'm making money just by trading price and following my techniques. So now there's no volume right here. I think it's gonna keep moving here until it reports. It probably break out to the hundreds, but if the report is not, it doesn't convince investor, it probably gonna go to the 73 area, 70 again, and then move sideways to the upside. So I like Facebook long term, and I like Facebook for swing trades 2015 because I like the fundamentals and I like the chart. It's a very nice chart. Now let's talk about Jill. Jill, as you can see here, it doesn't look good. Right here, it doesn't look good. We bounced from the 89.72, but it didn't bounce exactly from the Fibonacci. So I like to see price bounce from something. Like if we would have bounced from this support right here, this trend line support, I would be looking to enter swing trade long here because this is something that is gonna last. It's gonna go to the top. But right here, the volume is good and DMI is bearish and strong. I'm long Jill using the stop. I don't like the auctions, very expensive, but I like Jill long term. Just buy some shares, leave it there, and I talk to you later because Jill fundamentals is very good. I like the company. Now let's talk about Netflix. The chart doesn't say anything. It's a major support, 1987. You see, every time we go there, we bounce. But it's bearish right now. There's nothing to trade right here. So I better wait. Just wait. There is a gap right here that we might want to close at 430. So that could be a nice trade if let's say you can use a trend line right here. If you break out this trend line, you might enter long if we get a crossover on DMI because ADX is really high. It's at 36. So we're gonna move from here. We're gonna move up or down. So keep an eye on Netflix right here and this little wedge at the bottom of Fibonacci 319.87. Now let's talk about the last one. No, let's talk about PCLN. It's working inside this channel, this triangle wedge right here. You see how nice? This is working a nice triangle wedge. So keep an eye on this one for 2015 because we can get a breakout right here easily. A nice breakout. It can easily go to 1380 or it can easily break down to 900. So keep an eye on this triangle wedge from the beginning of 2015. Now let's talk about oil. This is the last one, oil. Let's see if we can see it. Oil, what are you seeing oil? I'm using for oil, I'm watching USO. I don't see anything else yet. We got a divergence here. We played the divergence for a swing trade. It was only for 1 day. We closed it with small profits because divergences are very hard to trade. If you take some money in a divergence, take it and run, because now the bears are still in control, are strong, and they have a lot of room to navigate to that level 18, or probably break down the level and go to the 15 or 10 level. So I don't see anything yet right here. You see, there was a divergence here between the directionals, and we play it. It bounced from 1 day, but then it moved sideways. We close it, 10-20% profits. But when divergence doesn't go to crossover, then you're in trouble if you get short alone. So this one I would like to get it at 1892. Okay, traders, this is the last one. Please, this is the last 2 days of the year, so take advantage of the promotion that I have for the website, $2.99, to become a lifetime membership. So only 2 days left. So see you next year on MacBillion, because we're gonna do awesome. Trade on.